Hello teacups, what's brewing? Welcome back to the channel. The weekend is upon us and God, what a week it's been. But it's a pleasure to be here. This is actually a slightly old coffee. Made it when I got in and then I was like, I meant to do a react today. Chantal is back making a fool of herself online. Shocking, I know. So she made and deleted a couple of lives. I've got barbecue chillins cut down and away we go. Now basically there are three possibilities here, as they usually are with Chantal, which is A, it's absolutely all a lie and made up to generate revenue. B, it happened in the moment she's realised she's made a tit of herself. Or C, it was real. C is far in the distance. So let's get this started and we'll discuss.
Don't talk to me!
And that was basically that. Now, I don't know why you'd fire up a live stream to do that, obviously with intent, because it's not something you'd accidentally do, which is why the chance of this being unmotivated and real are distant. But it does give you a little bit of insight over what her normal behaviour is. I use the phrase normal very loosely. Her regular behaviour is when she is in whatever argument she's in. And that kind of response is pretty congruent with what we know of her when she's lost her mind before. Now, I think I'm on option 2, which is she chose to come online to try and grift it and to try and generate revenue from it, but the basis of it happened, so she thought she would cash in. So this is just her being out of control and then turning it into an opportunity. I think that scream was all there was in that live. Then it either buffered or she gave it up or something and it disappeared. The title of this deleted stream was I'm Going Home Sooner. So remember, as she presents herself in crisis, that she has already made the decision to go home sooner.
I just need someone to talk to. Yeah, I'm gonna be changing my ticket.
See this, I'm gonna be changing my ticket, but if it was titled, I'm going home sooner, then have you not already changed your ticket? And also I do find it quite funny when she's like, don't talk to me, I need people to talk to. Well, that would be a bit of a mixed message then, wouldn't it? Like I said, I'm going with option 2, which is I think she lost control of her emotions and now she's just taking advantage of it to try and generate some more cash, because she doesn't have control over emotions. She's very manipulative and she absolutely would make it up on camera, so it could be option 1. I would not be shocked if it were. But she already had a ticket booked, they'd already said a month. There's no reason to make it sooner. I think it's very likely that Salah is done with her behind the scenes. He's just trying to get through this moment under the view of his family, and she's doing this shit. So I think she's had a tantrum over whatever they were arguing about. I think she's doing what she would usually do, which is, right, I'm going, but not realising that there's no threat in that. And not being particularly respectful of the fact that, like it or not, that is actually his house and she does need his direct intervention to get herself out of it. Now, I don't think he wants her there particularly, so there's no real benefit to him in saying, no, you can't leave, blah, blah, blah. That's not where I'm going with this. But I could absolutely believe anyone would get to the point with Chantal where they'd be like, all right, get out because it's my house and you have no right to it, and figure that out yourself. Just drop her on the street somewhere.
I'm gonna see if I can find a place for, to move in immediately.
Right, to move in immediately. If she means an apartment, she hasn't been approved yet, we don't think. We just know she's applied. And she can't really afford the apartment. Even with all the stuff she's been given, she can't really afford to do it on the timeline she was gonna do it. So how do you think you're gonna move that timeline up? Oh, was that why you were crying online? Yeah, I think so. I think she was really hoping to flush out a few more super chats. Because not only should the Beezers fund the fact that she wants to move back, they should now fund her tantrums so she can do it sooner. Where do you think she'll go if she actually leaves? I think it's more likely she'll calm down and say like, oh, my mental health. But where would she go? I'm guessing back to Qatar because she tends to go places she's been before. And from what we've heard, the hotel in Qatar was pretty cheap. So it would be somewhere for her to stay, but it would be a cost.
So, no, not okay at all. I was only waiting for October because I need money to move, I guess, you know.
She was waiting for her payday, which has now been ratified, so she knows how much she's getting. Actually, what day is it? Are we on the 2nd already? God, I can't check my phone because I'm filming on my phone, sorry. I'm guessing a few PayPal donations have got her feeling a little overconfident. But at this point, anyone who falls into this very obvious trap of, oh my God, are you okay? Let me send you some money, deserves to lose it.
That just makes me feel better. So I just wanted to let you know I'm gonna probably just change my flight and go home sooner.
Alright, get out of there.
Looking to go sooner.
Okay. Get out of there then. Looking to go sooner. Yeah, call a taxi. Go get your cases. Go on. You're an international visa. You can do this. A possibility that's good for the gossip, but unlikely, but good for the gossip, would be if Salah, after this argument, had just been like, I don't care what the fuck you say online, but you get out of my house. So this I'm moving back sooner victim shit, he's just like, I just get out. I don't care. Get out. And then she has to move along. You are not staying till the end of October. Bear in mind that the reason she was saying end of October is because the October pay was supposed to pay for the new apartment, but also for the last kind of bigger debt payment that she's currently on plan for. So beyond donations, she really doesn't have the money to do this.
I know, I just want to go home, man. Yeah, like I have a ticket like booked, but I don't know how much it's gonna cost to change it, but I'm gonna check.
I can't remember, I watched this earlier but I was listening. I can't remember if there were 2 live streams or if it was just this one, so excuse me if I'm getting it mixed up.
Like on here, like just to, I don't know.
To get more sympathy money, yes! Look, I want to go earlier, I want to go earlier, Wanda!
I guess just what I'm used to doing when I'm in like a crisis. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna check my options out, and I can't stay for a whole month, like.
Do you remember when she used to cry into the towel, and it was like loud but not wet? That's what this sounds like.
No, I'm not heartbroken at all. At all.
I never thought she was to begin with, but it's quite funny.
Go. Yeah, I'll come back, okay? I'm just gonna check out. Leave my flight. Alright.
So she's looking to change her flight.
Guys, I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Could you blow your nose before you do? I'm okay, but she's never okay, but it's self-inflicted.
I don't think I'll be on long because I'm just like a huge mess. Like I can't stop crying. He doesn't, I just want to let you know, hey Tracy, like, I'm not in danger.
Of course she's not in danger. Well, I know she's in Syria, but she's not in, like, danger from the people she's living with. Come on.
But I'm not okay. Like, my mental health is, like, so bad here. I don't even, like, recognize myself sometimes.
This is what makes me think the argument with Salah was real, and it was just the opportunity she took because she was upset anyway. Why not try and get some money out of it? The fact that she comes on and immediately says, oh, my mental health, and then the language like, I don't recognize myself. God, we recognize you. This is very similar to how you've been in the past. So they've had whatever fight they've had. She's gone through her usual motions of, oh, I'm gonna change my flight, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna... And Salah's been like, bitch, enough. So because it hasn't gotten her whatever emotional thing she wanted or whatever physical thing she wanted, now she's got to come back and sort of try and smooth it over. Because she is screwed without him at this point. She can have these tantrums once she's like in the airport, but there's quite a lot of distance between the house she's in now and the airport, and she needs some help covering it. And I don't think it would necessarily be a bad thing for her to remember that occasionally.
And, like, so I did rebook my flight, and,
Pure tantrum.
I don't know, like, what I'm gonna do, but, yeah, but it's just, like, I just feel so fucked up, like...
Okay, but that's you. You are fucked up. You're gonna be fucked up in a hotel, you're gonna be fucked up in an apartment, so you're gonna be fucked up no matter what side of an international border you're on, because it's a you thing. You're already in a pretty perilous condition financially. Why are you making that worse? Because you're an idiot is the answer, but why? Why choose to be an idiot for this? Are Nashi's that important that you have to go back a couple of weeks early?
Like, because I had so much time left before I had to go, I guess it just like didn't really hit me as hard. Like, and going home sooner than later, it's like.
What didn't hit you as hard?
It's so awful when. No, Tracy, it's nothing. I'm not in anything. My mental health is so messed up. Why did I scream? Because I'm insane. Like, literally.
Because I'm insane. She lost her temper, he snapped back at her, and now she's just like, oh, no, it's terrible, because she's got to use it. You can't blame me for my mental health. Yeah, we can. I don't blame you for having mental health issues. I blame you for not taking care of them.
Not well. People have said it's going to be so hard being there for a month. It's not possible. So, I'm so messed up inside because I'm going to miss Julia more time with her, but I don't.
You didn't even check your flight to see if you could take her with you in the cabin. You couldn't be bothered to look up the regulations. Don't tell me you're going to miss her so bad. That feeling when she was scratching the screen, remember it.
You know, yeah, I'm not going to get. I am taking my meds, yeah. Yeah, I was freaking out.
10 milligrams of Cipralex, great.
I don't even recognize myself when I act like that. Like, I never was like that.
You were always like
coming
that.
Here, I don't know, something changed. I'm so exhausted, like.
What changed is that you couldn't get everything you wanted on the schedule you wanted it. You're lacking the drugs you want, you've got limited access to the food you want, and your internet's been skipping so you can't get the attention. All of your crutches are a little wobblier there.
I'm so tired. I'm just like, no, I don't want to talk to crisis people. I don't feel like they give a shit.
They shouldn't. They deal with people who have real problems, not ones that are created in order to make money online.
Yes, I have a ticket home. I don't really want to say when my flight is. That's the thing for my safety.
Her flight. I put up what I thought her flight was. We knew the flight was after the 21st, we knew it was before the end of the month, and she said she got a really good deal. So I thought she'd taken the $500 one. Then she said her flight had been $687, which was, I think, the price the next day. So no big deal. Then she cancelled it because the Julia thing, and then she rebooked it. So I don't know if maybe she had a cheaper one and then she rebooked to the slightly more expensive one. It's still a good deal. But every time she has one of these little tantrums and changes her details, it costs her money. Funny how she's willing to waste nearly $200 of the visa's money. But guys, I'm gonna need help.
But emotional support group, time to part ways, Lisa. It's gonna be better for both of us, that's for sure. Unfortunately, you know.
Not unfortunately. Salar's situation isn't going to change, it's just going to be more peaceful at home, and you are you wherever you are.
I'll never, ever, ever, ever get in another relationship. I just want to be at peace alone. Oh, the travel is going to suck, man.
Yeah, get over it.
I'm figuring out what to do. I'm looking into hotels and stuff because I'm not...
See, hotels, I think it'll be Qatar. So fly to Qatar, get a flight direct from Doha to Canada, because that's the route she usually does.
I can't stay. I'm not staying with family.
Yeah,
I appreciate your support.
She's still fighting with family, I'm assuming.
Guys, you really helped me. And honestly, like, the donations I got will really help me. But
Let's just mention the money so they understand I'm not talking emotional support.
I don't know if I'm going to go live because I don't want people to know where I am. Which hotel. I just want to be left alone for a while.
She showed us the hotel by accident, so I think it would just be a case of, oh, yeah, same one.
And, like, maybe come back whenever I'm ready to come back and settled in Canada.
Do that.
You know what I mean?
You can't afford what you're already doing, and you think you're going to take a break from being online during the most lucrative month of the year. Yeah, okay, do that.
Anyway, I am going to be leaving a lot sooner, but I'm just not going to tell you what day.
Okay.
No, I'm not in a fight with my family. Like, I'm choosing to, like, not...
She said, oh, I'm kind of fighting with everyone right now. Just her words.
Stay there, for obvious reasons.
Well,
and I need
you
my
not
privacy,
being welcome.
you know? I wasn't threatened by Solar. I'm just literally insane. Like, you don't even know.
Oh, we are not confused.
You guys another time. I have, like, weird paranoia and stuff. Solar's so much better off without me, probably. Did he give me the cold shoulder? No, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Like the cold shoulder is the worst he could do to her. You literally screamed at him.
It's kind of private. I think I want to...
Kind of private.
Like, I'm just...
I live streamed the scream, but let's not talk about it.
It's loopy. Like, I have a weird paranoia, like, about stuff. I don't know.
What stuff, Chantel? Is the paranoia just you not being happy because the reality of what you're going to have to deal with by yourself in Canada is starting to set in, and you're a bit stressed about the apartments. The apartment hunt is something she absolutely has a right to be stressed over. Yeah, because she's reliant on donations, which is not a reliable thing. I'm frankly quite shocked that people are dumb enough to have given her as much as they have. And she's not exactly a prize for anyone renting. So would I be shocked that she's acting out because the apartment hunt is a bit stressful? No, I wouldn't be. But that's not what she's saying. She's lashing out, she's making a show of it, and then she's having to kind of step back into some kind of position so that she can still get enough help.
I just was like freaking out. I feel like everybody was like coming to get me, and they're not, but it's over. Yeah, that's hard too.
She doesn't think everyone's coming to get her. She probably thinks everyone's talking about her, and they probably are. And I don't mean online, I mean in real life. She's a lot more, we'll use the word paranoid, in real life. She's a lot more sensitive to what people are saying in real life, and she's pretty thin-skinned online. But we've seen in the past when people have insulted her nearby and she's gotten really upset. The fact that she can't understand what people are saying, and the fact that she knows part of the family at least don't approve of her at all, it's just letting her usual insecurities run around like feral squirrels in her brain. And then she's finding herself in these situations where she's acted out and she's the one in danger of consequence, because what does it matter to Salah? He's putting up with this essentially for her convenience, and that's a pretty short rope.
It's like, what's hard about that is the whole thing failing where you didn't think it would. And it's like a reality check, you know?
I thought it was mutual.
I find it so hard to come on here with a smile when I've been through so much.
When was the last time you came on here with a smile? Jesus Christ.
Like when I'm going through like now, like a crisis, I find it weird hiding.
You're not in a crisis, and you're not hiding. I have to be forever
alone because I can't subject normal people to this insanity.
No, you shouldn't. Work on dealing with yourself. Leave other people out of it for a while. But if you're not willing to do the work, stop sobbing online over the fact that you're lonely.
I changed my flight. It cost like $182.
Yeah, so nearly $200. It's not like I've got anything else to pay for. That's nearly the price of your bed.
$185. So to say, sometimes you can get discount for changing if the airport is aware of your situation. Oh.
What would she tell the airport? I had a tantrum with my husband and I changed the flight. Please pay me back.
I should eBay with them or what? Bipolar? He's not. No, he's not. He's not a bad person. He's not. Should and be that person who talks about, you know. I just want to move on. Thank you to your job.
You just want to move on online? Just want to move on with a bit more cash.
I want to like at least respect like things I come on here and say when I'm not in my right mind. Like I swear I just have so bad.
Is this you in your right mind? You seem to be presenting this like this is somehow better.
For myself. Okay, guys, I gotta get out of here. I have some things I gotta talk to my family.
Talk to your family. The family you're fighting with that doesn't want you staying with them. That it seems have basically washed their hands of you. Not in the sense that they're gonna ignore her, but in the sense of figure it out and we're here when you get back to Canada. Like, you are welcome under your own power. So is this her just gonna call and try and get enough sympathy up to be like, no, please, please. But if they said no already once, why would they say yes again?
Yeah, I don't know when I'll be on. I mean, I'm just exhausted.
We are at the very beginning of the month. She is primed to be able to have a few days off and not worry about it.
Sooner? In the coming days, then?
In the coming days. She's already changed her flight. She knows when the flight is. According to her, anyway.
I want to prepare. Bye, everybody.
I want to prepare. She doesn't have that much to pack. She came there with a suitcase. It's not like she can go to many malls while she's there. She's gonna leave with a suitcase and no cat. Alright. So that's where we are anyway. This is going to be quite a short one, but I just thought I'd keep you in the loop over what on earth's happening. I'm sure we'll get an update. That update may well be, oh, I'm so impulsive, you guys. For the sake of 2 weeks, yes, it messes with her financially, but we might just have to call it a stupidity tax at this point, but she's not one for paying her taxes, so there we are. Part of me kind of hopes she hops a plane and gets into a hotel, because maybe some of the Beezers will be like, that seems an unnecessary expense. Did you have to spend our money on that? And she might have some kind of consequence. And also, if her anger gets her there, when she actually changes her mind and realizes that's a bad idea, she'll have to deal with it instead of walking it back. And that's just me though. Alright guys, I'm going to leave you there. Thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.